Hi there, this is Channel Corner, our super fast answer to a super common question that we get. We're going to try and answer it in about 120 seconds. If we don't answer it, you'll hear a klaxon. When you hear the klaxon, we're going to stop. So we need to be quick, we need to be consistent. So, what is today's question, please?
What makes a great partner-vendor relationship?
Ooh, what makes a great partner-vendor relationship? Well, there is some very simple common themes here. So I've had lots of vendors, I've had lots of great relationships. I've also had lots of bad relationships, but we don't talk about those. But I think the key one for me is a common goal. So we have to be on the same page. People have to be pulling in the same direction, hoping we can all achieve the goal that we all want to get to. I think trust is a massive one. You need to trust your vendor. The vendor needs to trust you. It needs to be a real collaboration in that sense. Trust, honesty. I think I'd rather have the cold, hard, honest truth rather than something else or somebody trying to dance around that truth. I think commitment. We can't get anywhere if we're not committed to each other. We are going to have to work that out. Consistency. I've said this in previous Channel Corner episodes, but consistency is the key. Your supplier needs to act in the same way when you engage them. I need to act as the customer in the same way. And then I think the real interesting part of this is the question said relationship. And I think that's what this is. If you deal with a vendor, you are in a relationship. And like all relationships, it takes work. It is going to have its ups, it's going to have its downs. It is going to be something you need to work on consistently to get through those periods and to have great success. And I think ultimately, mindful of the clock here, I think ultimately with vendor relationships, you need to make sure that you measure those vendors as well. So in a marketplace like ours, fast moving, you will find that some vendors are top of your stack in month one. By month 12, with the change in the marketplace, they might be bottom of your stack. But can you get them back to the top? Can they get themselves back to the top? Is this something you can work through, or do you need to change your vendor? All questions I can't answer, but all things for you to think about. So I think coming to the conclusion here, we need to think about our vendors. We need to think about what Eclipse offers in that space. We work very hard with our vendors. We try and mitigate some of that vendor drift that you may get as they lose staff, as they gain staff, as they change who they're borrowing their money from to build their networks. We try and mitigate that drift for you. So come and use Eclipse, come and talk to us. Let's have a real conversation about managing your vendors. And I think we're inside the time. It's great. There's no klaxon. Let's keep going. What else can we tell you about vendors? Yeah, try and have some meals out with them. Try and find out some social things so it's not all about business. Yeah, try and see your vendors at non-events that just include you. So I think lots of different things that you can do to keep that vendor relationship going. There is the klaxon. So thank you very much. See you next time.